Well, it's very, very even. But worth pointing out that for Rikki Jones and Jake-Dylan Newlove, they very much still hold the advantage in this match, basically because they've already won. They've won one, they've drawn one, they're still unbeaten. And if they win again, they've got a very, very good chance of qualifying through outright in week 15 of the Ultimate Pool Pairs Cup. But if they lose it, well, all of a sudden, the two young lads on the left of your picture there are on equal points with them.
Yeah, there's a lot can happen here.
Everyone can still qualify with 2 matches to play. Very rare that happens, but goodness me, isn't it sweet when it does.
Oh, they've been a little fortunate there. This is a plant, especially if the plant's on. It has to be made, but the red they're hitting is going to go into the yellow and stay on as well. They missed the plant, so that first shot just sent them down a bad path. But they haven't opened up the yellows here. This opening Scotch frame is huge.
Yeah, you'd definitely rather be red still. One thing for definite is you'd rather be at the table, that's for sure. But if you wanted to pick a colour set, reds would still be the choice here. Maybe not now.
Definitely not now. That was nice. Open it up.
Lovely from Rikki Jones.
Yeah. Jake just needs to rediscover the form he showed in the opening match and forget about the last one. It's okay. Yellow, they've just moved. I believe they're still on that to the corner. I don't think they like it. They're looking at the one they're nearest to. So maybe they're worried about the in-off. Pretty sure they were on that ball. But it's a good recovery, that from Rikki.
It's an excellent shot from Rikki Jones.
It's been solid tonight, it's Rikki. Really solid. That red was in a nice position. You just sort of bring it back and touch the red. You know you're going to finish absolutely ball in hand perfect. Sometimes it's nice to have those little targets.
And in goes the 8-ball from Jake-Dylan Newlove.
I think Jake and Rikki will be happy that they're playing first in terms of playing match 5, because we're obviously talking about the 4-way 6-road shootout, the potential of that happening, but that's not what they're thinking. They're thinking about winning this match and putting all the pressure onto Danny and Deej, asking them to go out and win a tough match against a tough pairing in the final match of the night, just to make a 6-road shootout. So if they can put together a couple of good visits here, they can do that.
Well, he fair fizzed those, did Rikki Jones.
Yeah, hit that nice.
I like the adjective you used to describe Rikki so far tonight. He has been solid. Very, very reliable.
Interesting as well. Just asked Jake what he thought. Would you leave that red over the top right corner as your last ball? Jake agreed. It's not a great last ball. That's why I say it's interesting. I was thinking you deal with the ones at the top and leave any of the ones in the bottom to connect to the 8-ball.
Yeah, because say if your cue ball was here and you had the red to left centre, it's meat and drink, isn't it?
I mean, it's also not a terrible last ball, simply because there's no traffic at all, but normal circumstances, you'd leave one at the bottom to get on a ball that goes from the bottom, as this one does. But he is going to leave that one at the top till last.
Just meant that with that shot, he had to find a line, and find a line he has, but again, just has to find another one.
He'd love to play the other ball, but he's slightly worried that he can't see the whole of the sort of ball, the centre of the ball, and he'd be screwing it on and off the cushion. So he's taking the more delicate option. Played it really well, actually. Yeah,
he did. He used all the pocket. He's very, very good at that, Rikki. Just sort of manipulating the angles.
And this is my point about this ball over the top right corner, which both these two agreed was the right one for the last ball. You now got to play a shot. Okay, it's not that challenging a shot, but he hasn't hit it, and he's not on the 8 ball. I mean, he's not even close. Very, very strange for me. Very strange indeed.
Yeah, and you called it right at the start. Oh, I tell you what, he's got away with one in a strange way. If that 8 ball fell in, it was frame over. As it is, Jack Swinnerton is still going to have to make a clearance.
Yeah, a cue ball in hand makes a massive difference, though. Oh, he's going to put... This is risky. This is risky. Oh, he's played it really well, though. It's very, very well played. If you're going to play that shot, you've got to get it well. You've got to make it a very tough hit. Rikki could be here a while and not get close. The normal 2 cushion lines, I don't think is there. The yellow's in the middle of the table blocking that. Might not even be able to get to that anyway because of the one he's nearest to. I mean...
Yeah, get your protractor out, Rikki.
Yeah, that yellow was always in the way. Now you've got the ball, now you've got to go, I think. There's no more snookers. Got to back yourself to make this one down the cushion. You guaranteed position off the back of it. He's looking at it up past the 8 ball, but I don't think it's acting as a big pocket. I think it's just as easy down the table. And now it's all about just getting nicely on the one at the top. All about leaving a good angle to get on that one at the top of the table. It's the outlier of the layout. Okay, so he's going to use the one right centre to get there, which means he's guaranteed to have the low angle on it. So he's just got to execute a shot. We'll be crossing the line a little bit, but that's fine. There's room. There's plenty of room.
And remember, Jack Swinnerton and his partner can find a way to win this match. We are 1 result away from a 6-red shootout, split 4 ways. And he is perfect to square things up at 1 each. They've been mighty impressive, this young duo. 13 and 14 respectively. Some bright, bright futures.
And only just 14 as well.
Yeah, 14 2 weeks ago. Incredible.
Huge error from Rikki Jones there. I mean, I said he's been solid tonight, and he has until that moment. Strange choice, leaving the one over top right as your connection to the 8 ball. You always see that one going wrong. It shouldn't have done, though, because there was plenty of room. But if he wins that one there, goes 2-0, and then hands the table over to Jake-Dylan Newlove, who would have 2 singles and a scotch in the next 3, you'd feel very good about your position.
So Oscar Newton will break off.
Golden break would make it fun, wouldn't it?
Just a reminder that these two only began the school year within the last couple of weeks, where they entered year 9.
Ridiculous. Disappointing dry break for them.
Just for context, Si, they'd have been less than a year old when the London Olympics happened.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Sorry to not just you, but quite a lot of people watching at home there.
Yeah, that does put a lot into perspective.
Yeah, that's making you question your whole worldview, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't even see what colours are on the table now.
It's Jake-Dylan Newlove at the table, that much I can tell you. A man who was very much alive when the London Olympics happened. That's okay. A little bit of work to do here.
Yellow nearest the left centre isn't actually a problem. There is plenty of room for it. You don't have to play for it for the corner. If he does choose to, he can, but there is room for it. That's nice. Slightly off angle, though. He might have to just kill the cue ball here and just take the next one to bottom left corner from there. Now, normally, I'd be telling you how he's such a good cueist. It's not really a problem, but he's missed a couple of those tonight. And maybe that's why he's trying to get closer. I don't think that's better, though, is it? He's got to take the one to left centre now, and he may not get good on the next ball. Whereas if he goes the other way around, you almost feel he can't fail.
Yeah, that's not exactly the happiest camper you've ever seen.
A little bit in between shots here.
He's played that pretty well. He's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Thought for a second he was going to leave himself not on it. He is touching that red, but he could just spin it in. Oh, good finish in the end.
I'm a little bit surprised to see the way he went about that at the back end, because he is such a good cueist that if he stops the cue ball dead, he's dead straight to the corner, and all you have to do is hold the cue ball. Is that a sign that he's just feeling the heat a little bit from a couple of mistakes earlier on tonight, maybe? Would he have gone that way if he's flowing? I don't know. Only he'll know that. He'll certainly be feeling better now that he's won the frame, and we can look to the positive again.
Frame 4. Jones Newlove to break. Beaten 2 frames to 1.
He does crunch that break, does Jake-Dylan Newlove. And it's so good. It's golden for the Butcher, who might well have just cleaved apart this match. Belter.
That little flick at the end. And I'm going to make the case that was his worst break of the night, by the way. He's hit some brilliant breaks tonight, but that he came across just a touch. Small margins for a player that hits it as well as that, but he'll take the result.
Oh, won't he just? Rikki Jones, a very, very happy chappy. 3-1 the leads.
Jack Swinnerton.
Shade over 5 minutes remaining. And Newton and Swinton need all 3 remaining frames to stay in the night. Oh, they very nearly got one of their own. Rikki Jones certainly thought so. He was almost out of his chair. Was notorious. Almost fell to his knees in the arena. Jack Swinnerton has made a ball, has got a chance, and 5.5 minutes is enough time for 3 frames. They just have to play so well to get there.
Well, they've got to play lights out, Paul. There's no safety here. You have to go. it doesn't matter how tough it gets. There's no point winning this frame slowly. You've got to appreciate where you are on the overall night, and you have to win 3 frames. There's no other solution here.
And he is on this red to bottom right, which might open up the frame.
Series of kisses is going to follow it.
Well, it couldn't have gone much nicer, could it?
Oh, it could have done that.
Oh, the red and the yellow, yeah.
Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky. And he's not on the next ball nicely either. It's a thin clip in.
Well,
it does come bottom left.
Yeah, 7 and 11 welded together. He's going to draw back, and he's played a pretty decent shot in doing so. That clock will continue to tick, though, and that's the fear for Swinton and Newton here.
Yeah, I think you had to. I know it was a thin clip, and then you're digging a hole, but you've got to throw caution to the wind, I think. I just don't think there's time to do anything else, and the fact that you didn't get... It was a tough enough safety shot anyway. You had to get the safety shot perfect to stop Jake having a chance. I think you throw your arm at something there, even if it's a treble, or I think the thin clip was on. Well, they might get back to the table, because I'm not sure Jake's on a ball here. So what are we at? 340.
They will get in again. And everything's wide open. Got to go.
Yeah, just got to go.
Got a great opener, actually.
Yeah, got to go quickly. He's looking for other options, but yeah, I like the one to right centre. But he's going left centre. This looks tough.
Yeah, wobbles it in. That's nice.
Yeah.
That, for me, was the right ball, because I think getting better on it than that was difficult.
I was thinking you go right centre and deal with these two down the table, that one top left, and you're away, but he's gone this way, and this will work. It's not ideal.
Is his plan to cut back this one to left centre, the 4?
It's too thin. I think he has to go the double, or take the one top right and then come 2 cushions down the table. That's probably the shot.
Will be the double. Oh! It's going to stay up. That time I think jawed. I don't think that was in and out. It was mighty close. We did see one in an earlier match go in and out the pocket from Rikki Jones. That's super rare nowadays on these Raston Apollos, but that one did very much jaw.
That should be that, really.
Yeah, it's unlucky from Jack Swinnerton. And if it is to be the end of these two's night, they can really, really be proud of the performance they've both put in. 14 on the left, 13 on the right. They went into year 9 at school, what, less than 2 weeks ago. It's still early September. And here they are on primetime TV, beamed in 60 countries around the world, and they have hung with some of the best players in the world. Jake-Dylan Newlove here was a world finalist last year. These are no mugs. And that is the end of the roads for Newton and Swinton. They can be so proud of their efforts. But for Jake-Dylan Newlove and Rikki Jones, their night may not be ending just yet. They have done their bit. They've won 2, they've drawn 1. And if results go their way, they can qualify direct when we come back.